jump right into the quarterback competition. Take us through what you saw yesterday. Design run from Zevi Eckhouse, 65-yard touchdown run. Start there and then kind of go into the other three.
Yeah, I think that was certainly a bit of a surprise. I mean, that's kind of been one of the arguments against Zevi is the mobility. And I don't think there was ever a doubt that he could move a little bit, but I don't know if anyone really thought, hey, he's got a 65-yard run up his sleeve. Not to mention, that's live reps. That's with the quarterback getting hit. He went right up the middle, broke away, and was able to outrun a lot of the defenders. So I think that stood out in the sense of, okay, this kind of quells one of the main concerns with him. Suddenly, maybe he does have that mobility. Even Jimmy Rogers said it as much yesterday. He said, no, I think Zevi is mobile. Not as mobile maybe as Shepard and Duggar, but I think there's always the line between having a little bit of mobility and escapability and being, Luke Falk back there. And I use Luke as an example because Luke would make fun of himself as an example. But I think they've done these live reps now twice where the quarterbacks are able to get hit, where they're going full contact. And I think it stands out to me, yesterday and Saturday, Zevi has looked the most comfortable. Now, Duggar had the big run Saturday, great escapability, made a really nice couple of moves, got a great block from Leo Pulalasi. But I think when it comes to just their ability to handle some pressure, your ability to make the decisions when there is an actual pass rush, I do think Zevi has looked a step above. And that's not surprising. I mean, Zevi's played 5 years of college football. Duggar and Shepard have played a few snaps really here and there. And Potter's looked solid too, I should say that. He doesn't have the mobility that even Zevi does. I think that you notice some of the confidence that comes out with Zevi. And I think this is why they are doing the live hitting on quarterbacks. I mean, that's not something we've seen very often, if at all, in Washington State practices. Certainly not with Mike Leach because the quarterbacks were the one position he cared about. But I think it's the job is to really test. What do these guys do under pressure? What do these guys do when there's a chance of getting hit? Because anyone can look like a world beater in 7-on-7 or 11-on-11 where you're not going to really get touched, where you're just kind of going through the motions. But there's a different aspect that comes at knowing I've got to make the correct read and the correct play here or I'm going to get hit hard.